Hey man, same man. Y'all already know I'm about to say, man. It's your boy RealToonTv, man. I'm live in effect. Is the mic working? Can I get the mic to work? Okay, mic not working. Let me get right. Let me get right. All right, hello. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Is the mic working? Testing 1 2 3. Let me know something. Let me know something right there in the comments. Okay, we got 44. We got 50 people. Boogotti Casino exposed. Hey, before we even crank it up, can y'all hear the music in the background? I got the music playing. I want to put y'all on the song. Can y'all hear the music? What you on, Tune? Come on, man. Yeah, sir. What's up? It's up. I really want 100 people before I get to popping my shit. I want 100 people. Can y'all hear the music though? Can y'all hear the Can y'all hear that King Lou? Damn, y'all can't hear that King Lou? Can y'all at least hear that? Let me try to play that. Let's say my mic low. Let me turn the mic up. I'll make sure my people. Let me turn the mic. Hello, can you hear me? Hit the like button. Yes, sir. Music low as fuck. Okay, so y'all can't hear the music. Okay. Let's see something, and then we'll hop in it. We'll go right. We'll get right to the subject at hand. Can y'all hear me loudly though? I know y'all can't hear the music like that, but can y'all hear me loudly?
iPhone 2. Get answers. Get help. Get covered. Visit
getcovered.com
and get started today.
Will you throw hands with Boogotti?
Ready to learn more about your health coverage options? Go to getcovered.com and download your free guide to
Can y'all hear the music? Perfect. Man. Have y'all heard this song, by the way? Before we pop things off, I'm gonna be talking through the song, but have y'all heard this song, by the way? Okay. I want to say this. Boogotti Kasino is one of the best rappers in Fort Worth right now. He's also one of the biggest stars in Texas. Boogotti Kasino is indeed one of the biggest stars in Texas. With this Boogotti Kasino exposed, what do I mean by Boogotti Kasino exposed? I'm explaining. Okay, Boogotti Kasino exposed is basically me exposing the truth. It's not a bad thing. A lot of people on here commenting already. Y'all comment. Y'all don't even know what's going on. Boogotti Kasino exposed is not a bad thing. It's not saying that I'm exposing him as in I'm saying some shit that's negative about him. I'm gonna say the truth about him. I'm gonna give y'all the truth, the update. I'm gonna basically tell y'all the facts. I'm gonna basically tell y'all what's going on, what's been going on, and what's about to go on. Okay, because a lot of people don't know, and I feel like Boogotti is one of them niggas that gets slept on because of a lot of the antics that come with him, and so people don't always respect what's going on. But in reality, he's probably the best artist that Fort Worth has. Somebody says lyrically he's straight, and that's no shade to nobody. I mean, he not the best. We know he ain't the best. Like, we know he don't suck. Well, we know he don't. He not the most lyrical, but we also can't say that the nigga suck ass. Nigga ain't that bad. He used to be. There was a point to where he did suck bad, but he's turned up since then. And we about to get into it. I just wanted to play that one verse. Muddy ran his verse too. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to it.
another drink, that's 2 pints of Silwaukee. You might know that hoes Waukesha. Y'all it's a lifetime. I'm sipping, I don't drink food, but I'll say it's some cheaper. Before me, there's 2 murder gang niggas dead. I put them pints on them niggas' head. I spend their life on a bottle of hot take. I show them how to make the whole thing red. You mentioned my little brother, Rico and Blue. The money come outside to play with them chopsticks. I didn't been talking, little nigga, I'll pop shit. My wrist on the power, so I got a trap quick. The 6'2", sit your ass like a trap.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about it. It's been 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So first things first. The documentary. There has been a lot of people wondering where is the documentary, what's going on with the documentary, the Murder Worth documentary. Let me just educate you guys for in these blogs that's been wondering what they got going. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all hear me. But let me just educate you guys what's been going on, because a lot of people don't know. But we in the process, the editing process, we are in the editing, the trademarking, and so on and so forth. Like when I say the amount of education that's about to be put in this, it's like gonna be some shit y'all ain't never seen, never heard, never experienced before. And so when it come out, you're gonna see what's going on. But Boogotti Kasino. So let's talk about him. I kind of wanted to break him down from the beginning of his career to now. What has he been doing? How did he start? And when did he start? Is he top 5 in Fort Worth? Yes, I made the top 5 list. Boogotti Kasino was actually number 4. What does that mean though? What you think about the beef with the sauce and go, yeah, man, that shit there out of line. But Boogotti Kasino, how much he pay you to make? Y'all weird as fuck. The nigga ain't got to pay me to make no exposed video saying how live or how weak he is. Like, but let me get into it. I can't listen to these comments. Boogotti Kasino being top 5. Yes, he's top 5. Yes, he's top 5. There is no question about it. Like, he's top 5 for work. Even though he's top 5, let's talk about his position in the top 5 list that I made personally. I put CJ number 1. I put Yayo number 2. I put 30 Rich number 3. I put Boogotti number 4, and I put J-Dub number 5. Obviously, any one of them niggas can be number 1. Let's talk about Boogotti. Boogotti number 4. Okay, boom. Is 30 Rich better than Boogotti? I'll say this. 30 Rich is the only rapper from Fort Worth who is making good music and not dissing. He's hit an M without dissing. You have to respect that. Any nigga from Fort Worth that hit an M, haven't made a diss song, you have to respect that. Numbers do not lie. So that's why I put him over Boogotti. He hasn't dissed nobody. He ain't showed side. And he repping the hood that a lot of niggas ain't heard of, the Southwest side. So with that being the case, you kind of have to respect that nigga differently. But even though you have to respect 30 Rich differently, Boogotti has been more consistent as far as music making. He's networked with way more people. He's made more power moves, more chess moves. He has little niggas that's rapping with him. I will say that Boogotti Kasino can go for number 3. Okay, number 2, Yayo. So is Yayo making as much noise as he used to? No. Is he as consistent as he used to be? No. Does he still do views? Yes. So I would say in that case, I would probably put Boogotti, Mud Ashley in this bitch. Come on, talk to me. I will probably put Boogotti number 2. Now, number 1, where did CJ first get his start from? Who was kind of having to keep him in the studio? Boogotti. So now that we got that out of the way, let's actually get into it. So a lot of you guys don't know the origins of Boogotti rapping. So Boogotti's been rapping for forever, right? It's a known fact. Nigga been rapping since rapping. Like, I mean, he was rapping back when niggas was selling CDs out their trunk. He was rapping back when niggas was selling CDs out their trunk. You can buy a Boogotti CD, point blank period. Like, he's been rapping since rapping. He wasn't making no noise. Now, it wasn't nobody just looking for a Boogotti CD. But Boogotti has been rapping since rapping. Now, with that being the case, when did the rap game get serious for Boogotti? So, everybody knows that Boogotti spent some time in the pen. Now when he was locked up, he met a guy, Coon Poppy. Coon Poppy don't really get the respect that he deserves for what he did with the Hood Fame movement and what he's done for the Fort Worth music scene. But the reality is, big homie Coon Poppy is the one that linked Boogotti with Go Yayo. How did Coon Poppy link a Blood and a Crip in a warring city where the South Side is literally at war with the East Side historically? He did that because when he was locked up, he had a little money on the books, wooty woo, wooty wop, and so he, you know what I'm saying, showed some love on the commissary. For those who don't know, commissary is basically where you, you know what I'm saying, you get your toiletries, you get your food from. If you want big spread, big kitchen, big. So Boogotti was all that, you know what I'm saying, because of big homie Coon Poppy. So when Boogotti came home, Coon Poppy, hey, look, my little homie, he got some shit going on with this rap shit. He doing some things. You want to come get in the mix, wooty woo, wooty woo. So shout out RealToonTv for the dip. Like, what dip is you talking about? But yeah, long story short, so that's how Boogotti got in the mix. Coon Poppy. So Boogotti and CJ, the story goes like this. Basically, Stop Six Low Key shoots a music video. Boom. That's kind of how the Fort Worth current rap scene got started. He was shooting a music video on his phone. So this was way back when. You know what I mean? Back when shooting videos wasn't shooting video. Back before halftime. Back before any of that. So now Yayo is on the scene and Boogotti brings CJ to a video shoot. So Boogotti and CJ go to a video shoot. Whoop-de-whoop. They go to a video shoot on Southside. And the video shoot is actually dissing Stop Six Low Key. So Boogotti Kasino makes or is now in a video with a Southside name, dissing a Eastside name. Matter of fact, the hood that Boogotti's from, Stop Six, is in the name of Stop Six Low Key. Boogotti Kasino. So let's talk about that. So this is one of the first times where we see Boogotti Kasino makes a chess move. That's not a checker move because in a sense you're going against the hood. Like everybody would say that, you know what I'm saying? Him being in the Yayo video is going against the hood. He's talked about it several times in several Say Cheese interviews. A lot of people don't know what he meant by that, but that's what he meant by that. When he linked with Yayo, not only was he linking with a Southside nigga, but he was linking with a nigga in a diss song. Him and CJ did that. That's foul. But I will say this in his defense. Again, he got hooked up through Coon Poppy. Coon Poppy looked out for the nigga when he was in jail. And anybody who's been jailed down on their dick can tell you, like, hey, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And he probably got home, probably ain't had shit to come to, probably wanted to do something positive instead of being in the streets his whole life. So he wanted to get on some rap shit, and the opportunity presented itself. And so he did what he had to do. I respect that about him. Look, it's not my position to say whether it was a righteous move or not, but it was a political move. I don't know if he knew that he was walking into a diss or not, but he did it. That's what he did. That's what that was. Okay? Those are the facts. Those are the facts. So let me go into a little bit more detail. So Boogotti Kasino is now fucking with the Hood Fame movement. In the Hood Fame movement, we kind of see Boogotti as more so the, I don't want to say clout chaser. He did a whole bunch of clout chasing shit early on in his career. I'm gonna get to the good shit about him, but like we have to be fair here. And early on in his career, he did a whole bunch of clout chasing shit. The first of which was going with Hood Fame, even though it was some real shit attached. And so because it was some real shit attached, you kind of get a pass from that, right? Like you met a nigga in the pen, nigga took care of you, looked out for you, told you go fuck with a little nigga when you get out. Whoop, that's what you go do. Understand that's understandable. But I had to go back over that part just so y'all can make sure and understand kind of his psyche, why he was doing what he was doing. He was trying to be a rap nigga. Okay. Who knew it'll be as big as it is today? So boom. He does that. Yayo's taking off, and you see Boogotti everywhere with the nigga. Like he's kind of there, the muscle. He's kind of, man, I whoop shit out of woo, man. I wish one of them niggas would be police. Anytime Yayo got into it, he was into it. Like, and we see that about Boogotti is he's going to ride with whoever he's with to the fullest. You will see that. That's one thing about him. You will see that Boogotti is. We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that too. But he was more so a hype man for the team, right? Is that fair? Can we say Boogotti was a hype man for Hood? Boom. So now, let's talk about the second chess move he made. So when it was time to break up with Hood Fame, and we really don't know the real reason. Boogotti got his version, CJ got his version, so we really don't know the real. All I know is that CJ and Yayo supposedly fell out. And so as Seattle tapping in first time in the chat, can we talk that talk in here? Or is this another channel when we spin those facts we get blocked? Nigga, talk that talk. Nigga, you know what's going on. RealToonTv checking. But so Boogotti and CJ are now moving away from Hood Fame. Supposedly, according to Boogotti in the Say Cheese interview, hey, yo, kind of hating on CJ's come up. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they said in the Say Cheese interview. Y'all go back and watch it. That's during the Say Cheese era. That was before RealToonTV's time. RealToonTV can't really tell you if what he was saying is true. But hey, that's what was being said. So long story short, the rise of CJ Kasino. Boogotti Kasino started Casino World. Yes, that's true. Boogotti Kasino also allows CJ to take off and run with Casino World. So as Boogotti was taking off, allowing CJ to run with Casino World, CJ kind of stamped Casino as something. Like little CJ Casino was a somebody. You know, from coast to coast, niggas know about CJ Casino. And Boogotti allowed that to happen. Now, what does that say? That says that yes, CJ did make Casino technically, but Boogotti laid the foundation for it, the framework for it, the business moves, the chess moves, the first move. The foundation is just as important as the house itself, because without a solid foundation, it'll all crumble. So I'm not gonna say that CJ made Boogotti. I'm gonna say that Casino made CJ, and not only that, but CJ made Casino. Does that make sense? In other words, both of them were equally as important. So them stepping away from Yayo, I think, was one of the biggest moves that Boogotti could have made. And him choosing to ride with CJ is also a big move, because it's like there could be no two Batmans. Somebody has to be Robin. Point blank, period. There cannot be two Batman. Somebody has to be Robin. Somebody got to be Batgirl. Then you got the Butler. You got all this extra shit. But there cannot be two Batmans. And so them stepping away from Batman to create and do their own thing was probably one of the biggest moves that they made, right? So now we kind of see we see this getting big. We see this as a thing. But then we see these niggas break up, right? So where did they break up at? They broke up at Brick Wolfpack's house. Why is this important? This is important because if you guys pay attention, one of the things that you got to give Boogotti praise for, one of the things that he's best at is making power moves. Again, it's chess and it's rap shit, not checkers. A lot of these rap niggas play checkers. Boogotti is a chess player. So at this time, okay, Boo and CJ hitting M's, CJ hitting M's, CJ hitting M's. You see Boo networking though. Boo in Louisiana with Scotty Kane. If you don't know about them Canes, that Louisiana, that's big shit. Boogotti made that connection. So you have to respect him for that. He took his shit not only city to city, but state to state. So then when he went to Houston to fuck with Brick Wolfpack, it's like, okay, boom, he one of the first niggas to fuck with a Mexican. Okay, what do I mean by that? It's like Mexicans in Texas are about to be the wave. You see it with Baby Young, and you see it with Peso. They got a little thing going on. Brick Wolfpack, you see it. But Boogotti was one of the first to say, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this nigga. Boom. I ain't gonna say he stamped the nigga, because nigga had his own little movement going on in the city. Shout out H-Time. But Boogotti had his own movement going on. Brick Wolfpack had his own movement going on for sure. But it's like two real niggas linking on some shit like, okay, boom, you got your movement going over here. Okay, boom, I got my movement going over here. Let's bring this together, and we can have our movement going on here. So he did that in Louisiana. He did that in Houston. Okay, respect Boogotti for that. Another chess move. So him and CJ separate. I don't want to get into the sticky situation of that because J-Dub was involved. Shut up. So J Dub was involved. So I don't want to, too much just discuss that. But long story short, you see J Dub choose Bugatti side. Why is this important? Because this is another boss move that Boo made, right? One thing I can tell from being around them is that Bugatti is like a real big homie. Like, despite all the clown shit you might hear or might see, Bugatti is really a real life big homie. Niggas fuck with Boo. Um, I'm dead. Niggas fuck with Boo. Like, he's a real life big homie. And what do I mean by a real life big homie? It's like I talked to 21 Shots. You know, when we were doing the whole documentary thing, when they had the meeting in Stop Six, the only reason that Six came is because 21 called him, told him about it, and said they was going. The only reason 21 came is because Boo called him, told him about it, and said they was going. And so they really pulled up off the strength of Boo. So I first and foremost seen the hand that Bugatti kind of had in the lives of those who are younger than him and have influence over the young people. So what do I mean by that? If you really want to pay attention and look at what's been going on, you'll notice as well that man, who am I thinking about? Keep it gangster, Tom. Who am I thinking about? Um, Six Shots. He got his mouth done at the expense of Bugatti. Look at Muddy Water. Look at Ferrari Casino. All of them kind of, even though Muddy, I think Muddy might have more money than Bugatti Casino, but he still falls under the umbrella of the Casino family. Why is that important? Because that's a power move. Like, nigga done built a team from ground up. He linked with Sauce Walker. Like, Bugatti, you cannot take these moves that he's making from them. Like, a lot of people won't throw that into how good an artist is or why. Hold on, let me read this. Daryl Miller commented. He said, "Yeah, he a big homie for real. My nigga T Lynn stamped him. I'm 42 from the South Side, Agland. You know what's up with the little homie." Okay, shout out D Miller. But yeah. So long story short is Bugatti has these little niggas, and he also have these older people with money that he's met either through the pen or just on some rap shit, and it's like they under him. You have to respect that. He's made himself into a boss from a lame ass, I ain't gonna say lame, but basically a clout chasing ass nigga. He made himself into a boss. Now, two things happened during this to where it's like, again, Bugatti got a quit. Bugatti sold Dirty Water a dream, basically telling them like, hey, this is what I got going on. Fuck with me. I want you to sign me. I'm going up. And Bugatti kind of like a dope fiend when he's selling you something, right? Like, anybody, that's a compliment, by the way, but anybody knows anything about dealing with a dope fiend who's trying to get some work, it's like they're convincing. Like, if they got $8, you're going to take their $8 because they're so damn convincing. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, Bugatti has that same gift of gab, like a salesman, as a street nigga, hood nigga, a nigga that did something. Like, and so when Bugatti is pushing it to Dirty Water, like, hey, fuck with me, get behind me, we're gonna do this. So boom, that's another chess move. I done named about 3 or 4 chess moves that Buddha made. To not respect that is, come on, man. Come on. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is why a lot of people quit fucking with Boo. He lost a lot of respect when they stole that dog. Oh, look, they stole that dog. Listen, so they steal the dog. The dog belonged to the NFL player. I don't know if they stole it. The rumor has it that the dog actually belonged to the football player, but his girl or whatever took the dog. She was mad at him, tricked it off, jacked it off, sold it to Boo partner. And like I said, when Boo fucks with you, he gonna ride for you till the wheels fall off. So Boo roll for the nigga. Can I get a witness? Boo roll for the nigga. He basically said this extortion. You want the dog back, then come off such and such. you'll get the dog back. He made the news for this. This is not me making this up about Boogotti Casino. I fuck with Boo, but after they stole the dog and made the news, it went viral. So again, now you have Boogotti doing some clout chasing ass shit in order to put himself in the position that he's in now. Which let me kind of talk about. You have to respect that, because if nobody knows who you are, you gotta kind of clout chase a little bit, right? If nobody knows Real Toon gotta do some shit to get known, to get noticed, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe, you know, I might get lucky and interview the right people and, you know what I'm saying, put myself in the position I'm in, you know. But most people, I'm dead. Most people aren't like that. Most people are gonna shut up. Man, Future Texas on this whole hanging, man. Shut up, Future Texas. But most people, man, what was we talking about? Somebody in the comments, let me know what I was just talking about. I was talking about Boogotti. Oh, stealing the dog. But most people have to clout chase a little bit to get on and get in position. So him stealing the dog was a way for him to clout chase and to get in position, right? So now you have a problem. The problem that he has now is like his name steady getting thrown in the shit, but even though I feel like he's righteous in the way that he's been moving, it's like let me read what the fans are saying. They saying, but why saying all this about Boo? Whole lot of dick pulling. The nigga can rap. Shut up. See, like I want people that haters. Like I'm speaking facts right now. Like what I'm giving you are pure facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not giving you nothing else, no cap, no nothing. I'm giving a little bit of my opinion on the situation, but I'm basically breaking it down to what the fans can understand. So it's nigga saying I'm dick pulling this, that, and third. Now what's going on here? What's going on is nigga dropping facts. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Point blank, period. Like, know what I'm talking about? Tune clickbait. Yeah, so y'all know what's going on. Big Tune, that boy Mikhail in the building. Mikhail, what's the word? But yeah, so you know, long story short, you gotta respect that. Him stealing a dog, I mean, hey, it did what was necessary for him to be in the position he is now. The problem with that is he made a name for himself off responding to bullshit. And so whenever bullshit occurs, he kind of has to respond. Am I right about it? I'm right about it. So let's go back into the case in point of Boogotti being a big homie, which is another plus for him. Okay, let's talk about the meme that happened in Stop 6. I see a lot of this is my first time really speaking on it, and I'm not gonna speak on it in too much depth, but we put out a series of interviews and we seen kind of some changing in the behaviors of the rap shit, right? Boom. Meme get called, nigga show up. We did not post any of the gangster shit that went down. Like these niggas pull up, like I say, he got 21 of them to pull up the young niggas who was beefing. And you know, put the guns up, you know what I'm saying, discuss whatever had to be discussed, come together. Boom. Went to him, you got niggas is funny as fuck. Fact, CJ can rap better than oh shit, this nigga Charleston White gonna bring this shit up. Please, Charleston White. Y'all, the fans is real funny, man. Stay out of them comments. But let's kind of keep talking about the subject at hand. We talking about Boogotti Casino being a big homie. So I have to respect the fact, number one, that he showed up to the meeting. You call it a peace treaty, you call it whatever you want to call it. But the reality is he showed up. If you claim that you belong to a certain organization, and when something of that magnitude gets called, I don't care if you don't agree with it or not. If you don't agree with it, you pull up and you let it be known and you do what you do. But Boogotti, he pulled up, you know what I'm saying? That alone gave me some respect for him. But now let me get to the real and what people want to hear. The music, okay? And it's funny, right? Because here's what's funny. a lot of these artists, music is only 10%. Most of the bullshit surrounding the artist is the other 90% that you have to worry about. Point blank, period. Hold on, man. Hold on. We got Baltimore in the building. Shout out Brian Foster. He say Baltimore, fuck with your content. I fuck with you. People in the comments just talk straight up. We ain't worry about the comments. But here's the reality. Bugatti's music sucked ass for a while. His shit sucked. Anybody who fuck with Bugatti knows that his shit sucked. Hold on. Say, man, I'm way in Nebraska and I've been on Bugatti for a little minute now, and he said he growing and getting better. Hold on. Let Alabama on this bitch. Okay, look, boom. So Bugatti sucks, right? Like, we can all agree his music sucks ass. Like, nigga don't want to hear that shit. Nigga always yelling. At least that's how it was in the beginning. We've seen Boogotti Kasino grow in progress. Yes, he's grown and progressed into the artist who we know today. And you know what I'm saying? I think that alone you have to respect. The fact that a nigga started off as trash and constantly grew. You know what I'm saying? Like, point blank, period. Like, boy, the nigga shit sucks so bad. Let me tell you something. Hold on. And there's something that I also forgot to mention. But this shit sucked. But even though he sucked, he was still dropping on the right platforms, right? He was on Say Cheese. He was dropping with Mello, dropping with Pint. He had CJ as a front runner. It's like he's making these chess moves. And even though his shit sucked, it's like, boom. Nigga kept going. Nigga prevailed through that. You got to respect that. And now, when you listen to Bugatti shit, it sounds good. It's actually good music. It's some music that you can listen to. It's some music that you can you can ride to, you can jam, and it's also industry style music. When you see him in Houston doing what he do, look, a lot of people be questioning Boo for being in Houston. What's wrong with leaving your city and going to make money in another city? That's what you're supposed to do. What's wrong with leaving one city to go make money in another city? That's what you're supposed to do. Yes. I've been getting in trouble my whole life in my city. Why would I stay there? The laws don't like me. The niggas is hating on me. I done did things to put myself in the position to where people ain't gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We can't speak on all that. So why would I stay where I'm not wanted or the police is gonna be on me, like, or there's nothing for me to grow? I've outgrown this. Why would I stay there? So yes, the nigga moved to Houston. That's another power move. You gotta respect that. Look at how he's moving in Houston. OMB Bloodbath, I done seen him with Lil Jeremy, Sauce Walker, the Sauce family. Like, you have to, Sackathon, you have to respect what he's done and what he's been doing. And also, you got to respect what he's done for the little homies. So I say that to say this is point blank, period. Like, outside of the drama, the clout chasing shit, I just think this is what I think, in all honesty. It's what I think. I think that the clout chasing shit he was on early on in his career, it always comes back. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily think that's fair on his behalf to have to deal with, because it's like, damn. But he made like, niggas shouldn't even respond to half the shit that niggas respond to. You know what I'm saying? But, and like, because he kind of made a name and a career off of doing shit for clout, it's like, niggas don't expect that from you. Point blank, period. And now it's like, you in a league with the Lil Jeremys of the world. Like, you know, you don't have to do that no more. You shouldn't do that no more. And your music is actually good. It's like, boom. Why are you doing that? But what y'all think, man? This is my first exposed. You know what I'm saying? I'm live. I'm looking at comments and shit as I read. And so y'all gotta expect for me to tweak a little bit and be off subject a little bit. That's understandable. But what y'all think about the video, man? Point blank period. Like, what y'all think about the content, man? I've been on here 30 minutes dropping facts, dropping knowledge. I'm sure a lot of this shit y'all didn't even know. This some rap history. This is the Say Cheese era. Oh, while we got 67 people on here, okay, hey gang 47. I'm gonna go on in and acknowledge you. I see you've been in the comments hanging for a while. I'm not look, okay, he did suck at one point blank period. Boogotti sucked. But he got better and we respect that. And so I said all that to say this. Boogotti Kasino worked his way up from being a nothing to something. And now he's putting other people in position to do as he did as he goes to the next level. Now I heard he fucked up and fun with the Gucci Man signing deal, but that's a whole nother story. Hopefully when I see him, we get to talk we get to talk about that. You know, if what I heard was true, Boogotti, I'm very disappointed in you. As far as the Gucci Man situation is concerned, Crook kind of straight. Crook. I fuck with Crook. But I'm done. I'm gonna say this, guy, because a lot of people wonder why when I first came in, why I wasn't interviewing Boogotti Kasino, why I wasn't interviewing CJ Kasino, why I wasn't interviewing Go Yeah. I wasn't trying to interview niggas that Say Cheese already interviewed. Like when I came in, I was trying to build my own lane and do my own thing. And I knew Say Cheese really had a heavy hand in Fort Worth before me. Shout out to the GOAT. And so I intentionally went to looking for artists to break, artists to make, and content to create. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you see I didn't really fuck with them until later on. Originally I was fucking with the PBs, the J-Dubs, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of why I went that route. I was really trying to create my own lane and my own pathway. What else? For those who wasn't here earlier, y'all probably didn't get the hear the comments I made on the Fort Worth documentary. But long story short, we just came up on a name. The name is gonna be Murder Worth, the story of how gangs came to Texas, the untold story of how you gave our city some light. Yeah, fucks with you. Appreciate you for seeing the look good we was making. But then too, we just came up with the name, the concept. A lot of people are wondering, oh, this nigga say J Dub was a legend. Well, I do think J Dub was a legend. I'm not necessarily even saying a street legend. I mean, what he did in the streets, that's for street niggas to decide. You see what I'm saying? On some rap shit, he didn't make it to where he needed to make it to because he died right before then. But I mean, hey, because of J Dub, there's a whole documentary coming out giving the history of the city and how it got to where it is. I'm talking before the 70s. And I can honestly say that I was inspired by him to kind of find out what was it about the city that created him. You see what I'm saying? So now Orlando checking in. Shout out Orlando, folks, with you. So now you see a nigga that got to go back and do the history of, okay, how do you get from a boot nose to a J-Dub? How do you get from a Cuban Joe to a J-Dub? You know what I'm saying? Then go from, you know what I'm saying, some of the godfathers of the city to goddamn me how Truman Street formed, how the Hoovers came, how the Portrays came. Like through this documentary, you're gonna get to see all of that, and you're gonna get to see kind of how the rap scene came in the era of banging on wax. So I don't want to go into too much detail, but let me read some of the comments. He say, Kim Pro gotcha. He say, you changed up the game for real in your own way, especially with the Prince of the East. Yeah, shout out to Kimpo. We did change the game. You know what I'm saying? We cognizant of that too. We appreciate those who recognize the work that we did, the foundation we laid. Like I say, I don't do too much bragging. I really don't do too much responding because I'll be seeing these hating ass bloggers, ugly ass nigga in a muscle shirt talking hella shit about Toon, and then they'll go do what Toon did. You see what I'm saying? Like it'd be like these bloggers, Diamond, whatchamacallit, Sperry, whatchamacallit, Dallas, whatchamacallit, Beezy, whatchamacallit. It's like all these boys that had something to say about how Toon was doing interviews. And then as soon as Toon takes a break, you see them doing the same interviews with the same people asking the same questions. It's like at some point, I feel like bloggers ought to thank their father for doing what had to be done. You know what I'm saying? Which is paving the way for y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga. Any questions that bit shit. Any questions that I ain't answered that y'all want to know? Hey, Tune, I see you, little Meech pop out. Jada turned the city back up. I agree with that. Bet shit, when you trying to do that. And turning on my promo prices. Y'all know what's going on, man, with this promo shit, man. Yeah, I'm off though, man. I'm off though. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check the boy out. My hair growing, you feel me? I use natural black owned products. Shout out Prosper, the brand, you feel me? We out.